my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another Sunday reset. Today we are purging. It is our last day with the dumpster. We rented a dumpster. I talked about this a couple of weeks ago. We rented a dumpster for a week, but we really didn't get started with the dumpster until like Wednesday because we got it Monday to Monday, which was a mistake on our part because then Danny and I went out on our treehouse adventure for 2 days. And we should have changed the dates, but it's fine. We all are ADHD in this house and we work better when we have deadlines and when there's like hard stops to things. So today is our last day with the dumpster and it is pretty full. We have been emptying out every closet, the children's rooms, their closets, the basement. Today, my goal is to change out the rug here in my dining room. The new rug came, so I want to get this out so we can get that into the dumpster. I did order a new rug here for the kitchen because this rug is not it. This is not the one that I got before, and it's just the colors are not right. And it's really, really, really fluffy, which is not what you want in your kitchen. And so I got the same as the other ones that I have in the dining room and the living room. And that's really thin. They're super easy to clean and vacuum. And it was really, really affordable. I don't know why I didn't go with that one the first time. But I'll link all of that for you down below. But my goal today is to clean out the front closets, the guest room closet, to work down in the basement and just kind of edit the things that I have down there, and my closet. I really need to do my closet and like the drawers in my bathroom. So those are what we're doing today. It's not gonna be a whole lot of cleaning. We're not gonna be like deep cleaning things or like wiping things down, that kind of stuff. We're just gonna be purging and organizing today. So we might be doing more purging than organizing. We'll probably save the organizing for another day. My goal today is just to get as much out of the house that I need to, whether that's to the donation center or into the dumpster as physically possible. And then we will worry about organizing another time. So glad you guys are here. I hope you're ready for some motivation. When I'm editing this video, I will decide, I might put some more upbeat music in this video just to help you like really get some stuff done. That's my goal today. You gotta get stuff done, put on good music, stuff that's gonna get your body moving, and that's gonna help you just feel really pumped and energized. So for me, that is like dance music, house music, just really good vibe playlists. I have my own called Vibes. I'll link it for you down below. It's on Amazon Music. But if you have something else, if you have, you know, like Spotify or however you listen to music, Apple Music, whatever, look for playlists like Neon Chill, or there's one that I was just listening to this morning called Tropical House. That one was really good. Electronic dance music, just stuff like that is just really, it's got, the thing you're looking for is a good tempoed beat that keeps you moving and keeps you going. Some people might disagree. If that's not your music style, I totally get it. But for me, that's how to do it. So glad you guys are here. Let's get to moving. Before we go any further in today's video, I wanna go ahead and thank our sponsor, Motivate. You guys know I talk about Motivate all of the time and I love their products. Motivate Performance is a woman-owned and operated small business. All of their products are manufactured in the United States. They're non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, and made with natural ingredients. All of their products are third-party tested and good manufacturing practices certified. You guys have heard me talk repeatedly about my favorite Motivate product, Burn. This is their latest, one of their latest flavors, Pina Colada, and it is so good. Literally tastes like straight pineapple. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good, especially when you mix it in with ice water. Burn is a pre-workout. It offers all-day energy, but you don't have to use it as a pre-workout. You can just use it in place of your morning coffee like I do to help get rid of some of those calories. Burn helps you burn fat, it increases your metabolism, and it gives you all-day energy without brain fog. Comes in 9 delicious flavors, so if pina colada isn't your jam, you can definitely try a different one. They have sample packs that are small little packs, so you can try different flavors to find the one you love. I also love the cotton candy. And my other favorite Motivate product is their greens. Danny loves this product. I've talked to you about how he has Crohn's disease. Sometimes it's hard for him to be able to eat fruits and vegetables. His body just does not break those down very well. And so he uses greens every single day to get what he is missing in his diet. This is in the tangerine flavor. It is super delicious. And again, just like with the burn, mix the powder in the shaker, put it over ice, and it's super delicious. Greens help support gut and digestive health, and it offers a daily dose of fruits and vegetables, and it's not gritty. Right now, Motivate is offering a super awesome sale. I've never seen them do this before. They are offering a bundle and save sale. I'm gonna put the little image right here on the screen so you can see how this sale breaks down. But basically, the more you buy, the more you're going to save. Such a great time to stock up on all your favorites or try some new ones. The way the bundle and save works, you can literally mix and match any of their products, or you can get all of the same. So for example, if you wanted to get 4 different burn flavors, you could buy 4 for the price of 2. No code is necessary for this sale as long as you use the link down in my description box. I do always have a 20% off code with Motivate. It's Tiffany20. You can use that anytime. It'll take 20% off your entire purchase. However, right now I think the bundle and save is going to give you a better deal than that. Again, I'll have everything linked for you down below. The website is I am Motivate, MOTIV 8, the number 8. And you can check out all of their awesome products. I'll have everything linked for you down below. You can follow that link. It'll take you right to the bundle and save sale. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave those down in the comments. And thank you to Motivate for sponsoring today's video. We're gonna get started here in my front closet first. This is where we keep our jackets, also the boys' backpacks, umbrellas, the boys' shoes, soccer gear, that kind of stuff. The boys have their snow pants in here. All their snow jackets and everything are down in the basement right now because it's summer, but those will come up during the winter. But I really needed to purge in here. I had a ton of jackets of my own that don't fit anymore, and so I did grab a big bag, and majority of the things in this closet did end up going to donation. So, which is kind of a bummer because there are some really nice ones in there, but it's also not a bummer because it's very, exciting to be able to move on from those items. I had a coat in here that was a 2X, you guys. So definitely feels good to, be in a healthier version of myself. So that's that big jacket right there, which is, a bummer because I just got that last year as a nice coat. I got it at Walmart, so hopefully they'll have another nice one this year. But definitely needed to do some purging in here. This felt really good, and I purged the floor as well. I did not purge the shoes. We really do not keep a lot of shoes for the kiddos, really for any of us. And we just have what we need. And when we outgrow them, or if they start to get really trashed, we toss them and move on. Boys usually have 2 pairs of shoes, pair of sneakers and Crocs, and maybe a pair of flip-flops. But we just try to keep it really, really simple. They're not sneakerheads. My daughter is. She's got an entire collection upstairs, but everybody else, they just have what they need, and it works out perfectly. So just gonna go ahead and start here in this front closet. This really needed to be done. Get this organized, and we'll move on to the next. This closet did have a lot of debris on the floor that needed to be vacuumed up. So that's what I'm doing now. And I did also grab my Zep wall cleaner and wipe down the door and the wall around here. It's just this door is touched multiple times throughout the day because this is where everybody's shoes are. So it just needed to be wiped down. I really should do this on everything, but I'm really back to wanting to paint all the things. So I don't know if I want to clean all of the walls
or paint all of the walls. So stay tuned. Next up, we're going to take on this big task here. You can already tell I am overwhelmed, but this is our cleaning/medicine closet. This was an additional closet that my builder put in to just kind of use up this space here. On the other side of this wall is the stairs to the basement. Are the stairs to the basement? I'm not really sure exactly how you say that. Is it a collective? I don't know. But anyway, he did add this closet. In our original plans, the guest room right there, which is also the office, was supposed to come all the way out to where this wall ends. And it was supposed to be double doors into that space, but we needed to add basement stairs. And so this is where we put them. And it opens up from my family room if you're new to my channel. And then he just added this great little closet for us. So that's what we've got here. I bought these under the shelf organizers from Amazon, and they don't fit on my thick floating shelves that my builder put in, which is kind of a bummer. But because I just feel like it's such wasted space sometimes, but it's fine. I did take out the paper that was next to the printer in here, and I decided to keep that in the office, but there is a plug in this closet because this is initially where I had planned to keep our Dyson, but then our builder put in the shelves, which I'm actually thankful for now. The Dyson lives in the office. It's just hung on the wall in there behind the dresser. You can't even see it. And this actually is so much more functional, but we ended up just putting our printer in here, and it's all wireless Bluetooth anyway, so it's perfect. You don't see it, and it doesn't take up space in other places, so it works out perfectly. But that top shelf is kind of for overflow of paper towels, cleaner, as well as tissues like Kleenex. And then the second shelf is where I keep all of my candles and my watering can, and also my flower fertilizer and the printer. The third shelf there is all of our cleaning supplies, and on the little Lazy Susan, I try to keep the things I use pretty much daily. And then on the bottom shelf, the fourth shelf, which we're going to work on now, is where we keep all of our medicine. So in the back, it's where I keep things we don't use all the time. And then towards the front is where I keep everything we use, more regularly. And then again, in that Lazy Susan, it's where we have like daily medication that my kids take. Like my son has asthma, so he takes a daily inhaler and everything like that. So just keeps it super organized. I do have an entire video where I did this organization and I added all the labels and everything. Everything is from Amazon. I do have it all linked in the description box of this video. It's in every video. And I really like this system. I like that I can just pull those clear bins out and organize the bin by bin instead of having to take, everything off the shelf, and they stack on each other. So I just feel like you get a better use of this space because you can make things taller, you know what I mean? At the bottom down there is where I keep toilet paper. I am going to put a tension rod down there. Somebody suggested that the first time I organized this closet, and I think that's a great idea. I actually already ordered one from Walmart, so that's going to be perfect because then I can just put, instead of just having one thing of extra toilet paper, I can have multiple because it's not going to go anywhere. So love this organization system, Like I mentioned, I have it all linked down in the description. It's such a great organization system, and easy to take one thing at a time and clean it out. We're going to go ahead and move into the bedroom now. So I apparently did not hit record when I started doing this. So you'll notice there's an entire trash bag there that's already full. That is all from that top drawer and also my closet. But I didn't hit record, and I'm really, really sorry. But we're just going to clean out these drawers in here. This is our bathroom vanity that I made. It's actually just an antique dresser that I turned into a vanity. So you'll notice on the inside of these drawers, it's got writing. It's like old newspaper and stuff. And I love it. I love, love, love it. So I've never replaced it. I just love how old it looks. But I have, just little cheap Amazon organizers in here. And this is where I just keep all of my makeup and, my beauty supplies, that kind of stuff. So I try not to have a ton of extra things. I have what I need. I have what I use. Other than that, I just try not to overdo it. So we're just going to get rid of things we don't use anymore. Old expired makeup. I had a Morphe palette that I probably have had for 10 years. So I did get rid of that. And just makeup that's either almost gone or, like I said, expired. Don't hold on to that stuff. It just takes up clutter in your space, in your mind, you know what I mean? So this bottom drawer down here was full of stuff like that, just stuff that I never ever use. The stuff I use is on top, everything else is on bottom. So I just got rid of it. And it was so freeing to just purge things that I don't use, that I was either holding on to because I felt guilty or just because I was lazy. I don't know, but I was happy to get rid of a lot of it. And now we're going to address the closet. I've told you guys before, I don't show my closet because it is so not aesthetic and it's a hot mess. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's still kind of a hot mess. I'm still working on it. I have got to, we're trying to design a better system in here and do it affordably because it's a closet. So I'm not trying to spend a ton of money, but at the same time, I'd like to invest in something that is going to be really, really functional. This is not. Our builder literally put in these shelves and then one underneath on one side. It was on the other side where that dresser is, but Danny took that shelf down and moved this dresser in here so that he could have it for his drawers because there's just no storage in here. It's so useless. So we're going to redo that one day. I don't know when, but it is a project we need to do sooner than later. So maybe early next year. But I picked up that clothing rack from Amazon during Prime Days, and I plan to use it for my clothing hauls, but I also thought it would be great while I am purging my clothes right here. Anything that I was thinking that I might want to attempt to sell, because I do think I'm going to start a Poshmark page because I just have a lot of clothing. I put over here on this rack, and then anything that was either really worn or just, I didn't feel was appropriate to sell, I was putting down in a basket on the floor, and it worked out pretty well. So we are going to tackle this closet. We're going to purge clothes, and then I'm also going to switch over all of my clothes to new hangers. The plastic hangers are really, really thick, and I don't love them. They don't look good. They're not all the same color. I wanted something that was going to make me enjoy looking in this closet a little bit better. So I did purchase some new velvet hangers, and that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to transition all of these as well. So it's going to be a labor of love, but I promise you in the end, it's so worth it. I did end up having to purchase more because I didn't have enough for all of like my pants and everything. So I've got more coming. So we didn't get to fully finish this. I'm also going to let you know that we did not address the shelf up there on the top where we have like our towels and my bags and hats. I need to address that. It's all purged. Everything that's up there is things I'm keeping. I just need to make it look nicer. And Danny and I are not tall people, so it's hard to reach that top shelf, but I need to figure it out and make it look a little bit nicer. So we will do that. But for now, my focus was the clothes, getting these done, and we do. So stay tuned. this part of my day really did take a ton of time, you guys. It was amazing how much time it took to hang everything on these velvet hangers. I will say the clothes don't go on as smoothly as they do with the plastic hangers. However, they also stay on really nicely, which is really, really great. So I am adding everything to the hangers, and then what I end up doing is kind of sorting the tops into 3 categories. Sweaters and sweatshirts, like blouses or like nicer shirts, and then t-shirts. And then that just made it easier for me when I brought them into the closet and organized them in there. So that's what I'm doing. And we do get through all of this, believe it or not. And it really was so satisfying. I had on good music in my ear, kept my body moving. I didn't slow down. And I just told myself that this was all going to be worth it in the end. And instead of dragging this project on for multiple days, just get it over with. And it was worth it. Wait till you see. It really was worth it. All right, guys, we're in the final push now. So what I'm doing is just bringing in all of the items that I put on the new velvet hangers, and I'm organizing them by sleeve length and color. So what's interesting, and don't ask me why I do it this way, but I did my sweatshirts and sweaters backwards rainbow, and these I did regular rainbow. Don't ask me why. The other thing too I'm going to address is that I understand Roy G. Biv, but for whatever reason, I always put blue before green. I don't know why. I honestly couldn't even tell you why I transition it that way. I realized that blue comes after green in rainbow, but for whatever reason, I always put blue before green when I'm doing this. I'm not sure why. So this is the final push. We're just going to organize everything, and then it's going to feel so good in the end. I was so thankful to finally be reaching this point. Okay, oh my God, was that quite the undertaking. Holy cow. It is 4:45. I honestly feel like this took me a good solid like 3 hours to clean out in here, like to go through all the clothes, also like all of my drawers and everything. I didn't do everything on camera, you guys, because this is kind of a hot mess express. I've told you guys that my closet is terrible. Like we have terrible storage. This is our massage table. Fun fact, Danny and I used to be massage therapists in our previous life. That's actually how we met. So we have a massage table and we give each other massage all the time. Here's all my shoes, if anybody's ever wondered. Can you tell that I clearly like a certain type of shoe? This right here, this is all clothes that I am donating, not things that I'm going to try to sell because they're either old and worn out or whatever. This basket right here has all of my boots and like bigger shoes and my tennis shoes. And then back there, I've got, those are a whole bunch of extra pillows and my heated blanket. That is a generator. And then those are my ears. Those are my Disney ears. And then 2 little fun bags that I have. And then those boxes back there are like personal things. These are a bunch of extra hangers that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. Dirty clothes, obviously. This right here is all of our bathing suits, the boys' bathing suits and like rash guards. And then we have all of the clothes. Now, I will tell you that this, like I said, was quite like a, what's the word I'm looking for? A labor of love, I guess, if you will. But it was so worth it because now these hangers are significantly thinner than the plastic ones I had up here. And they just, it looks so nice now. I did color code. So the way that I did this was all of my like sweaters and sweatshirts over here. I have an obsession with sweatshirts. So I have a lot of them. In the winter, like that's pretty much all I wear is jeans and a sweatshirt. But then I went into sleeveless, so, you know, white, and then I did Roy G. Biv, and then black. I have a lot of black. I like black. And then I went into short sleeved. If you notice, I don't really have long sleeve. I have one long sleeve white bodysuit that I will hang probably like right here with the white shirts. And then these back here are like t-shirts, you know what I mean? And then dresses. So eventually when we do this closet, because these are our stairs right here, so it's just kind of funky in here, but when we do our closet, I will have a section for longer things like dresses and everything. So I have not even tackled the jeans yet. I am going to do that. I just am not going to do it right now. I am exhausted and my legs hurt and I am going to go take some Motrin. But let me show you. Look at, I still need to hang this stuff up, right? But I am making progress, so that is good. And don't mind the dirty bathroom. It's getting cleaned on Tuesday, but I did clean out the drawers. Now, this is probably like where I feel the best. I got rid of an entire bag of just junk that I was holding on to. So now I just have like some lipsticks, jewelry, flossers. These are like hair care things. This is just like extras, toothbrushes, obviously. This middle drawer is my like beauty drawer. So I've got my lashes over here. This is all like extra makeup. And then my makeup and face masks down here. This is my shower cap that I use every single night when I take a shower. This is my razor, you guys. This is what I use. This is probably TMI, but to keep things, you know, in tip-top shape down below, it has this head and then this head. It's waterproof and it's amazing. You can use it on your legs too. And then I have makeup wipes that I really don't use, but I have them just in case. I don't want to get rid of them in case I need them. And then this bottom drawer is like
all the extra stuff. So that's my hair dryer. This is my tanning stuff. I have been using this brush to put tanner on my face, and it's been working out really well. I've got an extra curling iron down there. This is my headband that I use every single day when I wash my face and I put on my makeup. This is the teeth whitening kit that I use. I've got these, what are these called? Cotton rounds, my extensions, and then my hair brushes. And that's like everything in there. So, and then up here, I keep like stuff that I use every single day. Lotion, hairspray. This is like water that we use to do the boys' hair. My self tanner, more lotion. This is like a hair thing. I don't know, silky stuff for your hair. That is extra deodorant. And then I also have, this is that Fenty hair. This is leave-in conditioner. I shared this on my Instagram. Stuff smells amazing. This is dry shampoo. This stuff, the Wow, this stuff is really, really great to give you body in your hair. So if you're going to go out or something, you can use that. This is aftershave. This is Afrin. So if you get, oh, this stuff is amazing. This is probably TMI, but this stuff is cream like for down below, moisturizer for down below. This stuff is amazing. It's great for after you shave, but I use it every day. It just keeps everything really, really soft. This stuff is amazing. What else do I have in here? A&D, I've been using that on my cut, not my cut, where I had my skin cancer removed. This is texturizing powder for your hair. And then I have been trying this stuff out. This is the Butter Glow by Physicians Formula bronzer. I'll keep you posted and let you know what I think about it. A little hairspray. This is trash. I got this the other day at Victoria's Secret. This smells amazing. I've been spraying this all day long. So anyway, that is what we got going on in here. So you guys, that's gonna do it for this week's Sunday Reset. I know that it's probably not the most satisfying video because things are still left undone, but that's real life. That's real life. When you have big projects like this, it's kind of crazy. I actually think I wanna try to take you outside and show you the dumpster. If I do, I'll put that footage here. I'll do some B-roll, but Danny and I agreed that like we should do this every other summer and just, you know, rent the dumpster. I want to say it was like $400 or $500. It's very expensive. But we really needed to purge things. Down in the basement, we had rugs that we weren't using anymore, furniture that was broken, stuff that just, you can't just put out, you know, to the trash. Like where we live, we can't just put it out to the trash and have the trash people pick it up. Like it would have to be taken down to the dumpster, and you have to pay to you know, trash those things. So it was really nice to be able to just do it, and like as we're doing it, just toss it all. So that has just been so incredible. And every closet in this house has been purged. All of the kids' closets, all of the closets down here, our closet, you know what I mean? Like everything has just been purged of trash, and also donatable items that we've gotten rid of. So that feels really good. Tomorrow we're headed to the beach, and I just feel like now I can start putting my focus into organizing, right? Reorganization. And then when everybody goes back to school, I actually am really looking forward to kind of redoing some spaces. So like freshening up the boys' rooms and, you know, maybe freshening up their bathroom upstairs. I haven't done anything since we moved in. It's really pretty, but maybe I want to freshen that up. I don't know. Maybe I want to do something different with, you know, the landing upstairs. I'm just feeling like motivated to just kind of refreshen up some spaces. So I'm really looking forward to that. And now that we have, you know, purged everything, it just feels like that's way more manageable. One thing that I'm looking at right now is I have my entire bathtub tray is covered in empties because I've been saving them so that I could do an empties video. And I'm gonna need to film that like tomorrow so that I can just get it over with because it's really stressing me out and I just wanna get rid of those things. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you are not subscribed, get subscribed. It is free to subscribe to my channel and to watch my videos. And hopefully you enjoyed coming along with me today and you're feeling like you want to do this again. So until the next one, my friends, happy organizing, cleaning, all the things that you are doing, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.